Rosamond King wrote the grant for this amazing short course, and she's done so much work. And I am honored to be her partner in crime in this work and being able to do this. I've been a colleague and friend of hers for, I don't know, a long time. And I'm really excited to be here with her. We've been organizing this, and she's actually done the majority of the work. So without further ado, we'll bring up Rosamond, who is... Rosamond is an amazing scholar, a poet, a performance artist, an amazing conference organizer. She just finished putting together this amazing third international conference of Black women writers in Ghana that we were just at in May, and she's pretty fabulous, and you are in for a treat.
Good evening, thank you all for coming. All right. Darling, you Zami, Mommy, Zami, Auntie, Nanny, and she. Les amis, les amis, les amis, lesbians. Funny, Mako, Mako man, Mako mare, make ya come, make ya mother come. Metrosexual androgynous lesbian she. Flirting, peculiar. Query nation. Query, woman, open category, loving, woman, culturally loaded signifier, sexing, woman. Query nation, with definable borders, crossable with expired passports. He always wanted to stick his finger in a gut. Dick, dyke, deck, deckled, dimpled, edges, dumped, rumpled, edgy, edged. He always wanted to stick his. If you talk out the side of your neck, the sukuyon will fuck you dry. Darling, laddies, and gentle dykes, the state of the civil union is strong-arming by the transfiguration, questioning whose spirit, transfender, care, inter-ex, day thespians, aren't you overcome? Sodomite, sodomite. If you talk out the side, if you talk, if you, darling, you, Zami, honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. This is a long title. The title is for ISA 2, for Hattie, for Adama, and for L. Someone came looking for your kind, and you looked at her, considered how much she is not from here. Asia all over her face and hair, her English worse than yours, and you open your mouth, whispering in your own compound, afraid still, but fear is as common as your own hair. You wash it and comb it and plait it in rows. I am looking for you. I am looking for our kind. Will you open your mouth to me? We can scratch and oil each other's scalp. If we only open our mouths, if we plait and unplait each other's heads, we don't even have to speak. It may never happen. You and I are dangerous to each other. One whisper causes bushfire here. You and I may even be cousins. If we never meet, if we never get to whisper together, it is enough that you open your mouth. It is enough knowing you exist. My other, in the long hours of doing and undoing your hair, listen to the whispers. you will know it is me. You will recognize your own silent scream. Some would call it nastiness. Reminiscences of queer spaces, well, a not queer space invaded by herself and a date in Port of Spain. A hot dog and a doubles by the side of the road, beers at a table. Later they stood by the bar talking, and a hit tune came on. Alison Hines' Iron Varsity starts. I find myself in a Juve band with a sexy Moruga man. She whisper sings the words into the woman's ear. I find myself in a Juve band with a sexy Sando woman. And there's nothing like black women blushing. Then they dance, the dance of shadows back to front when you pretend you're not actually winding down on the woman behind you, that her closeness is an accident. The face-to-face shadow dance when you pretend the club is so crowded you have to be so push-up on your woman friend. Not that you want it so, breast against breast. And after that, she was on a mission to change soca lyrics for her own purposes. Nastiness, some would call it. But there's nothing like a black woman brushing. Let's have two more. I fell in love with a market woman when I was supposed to be peeling tomatoes. I smelled the green pepper sweat of her flesh. Leaning into the Christophine, I searched for the saltfish scent in her lap. As I waited, fingers weighed me, fingers dropped me, together in pieces. Rough, but not too rough. I reach out with the money, and I'm vortexed into her young, old, young eyes. I'm thinking today she will pull me into her narrows that widen and widen. But she just sings, "Hold on, yeah." I didn't know it was a thing called lesbian. I just fell in love with the market woman. You nasty. You wanna hear my voice. You even on top of me. You in your wet tongue in sundry places. Tasting. You cussing under your breath in my mouth. You pleading for more from me, and you pushing right up to the point of pain. You asking me questions when I can't think straight. You with your hand digging past exhaustion, coming up with desire and desire. You smirk-faced girl in the mirror. You nasty.